taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough Got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the stand. Late but early. Oh goodness. So how is everybody? Looking here at the chat. Arkansas has got fire ants going on. I saw that. Hopefully we can get that straightened out, Arkansas. Hope everybody's doing good. Audrey Miller, what are you in tears for? Let's hope everybody's doing good. We're going to talk about what we want to discuss in the future. I got some good suggestions last night, and we'll see what you guys think about it. I'm going to actually go into the YouTube part and set a poll up. Go to my channel here, see if I can find us. People say they have such a hard time finding it. Oh, that's awesome, Gwen. They went to pay their respects. That's great. That is terrific. Let's see. Let me make a poll here. I got a couple different. Yeah, the background is actually, we're going to have a shirt made. I'll show you the whole thing. That's the one shirt that I like the best. And there's a couple others that I showed last night. And all credit goes to Chaotic Beauty and Crime. She designed those, and they are awesome. So let's see. We have okay, let's put some different things in here. Let me show you guys this right quick while I look for this. That's a cool shirt. Wait till you see the whole thing. It is really cool. Let me it'll probably cover my mug up, and that'll be great. Let me see. I've got it saved in as a overlay, so hopefully it shows over top. Let's see. There it is. I really like that. So definitely gonna get some of those, and I'm gonna get some. Yeah, I know. I went on early. I didn't get the. I'm gonna have a background for 7 Lives with the Golden State Warriors. So it's coming, just not tonight. But yeah, those I really like those shirts too. Yeah, those are gonna be so cool. And Chaotic is really good. She's really good. And one of the most awesome researchers I've seen, like as far as the way she organizes things and researches things. It's just she's really, really good. Hey, Miss Kirby, how's it going? That's a shirt design that Chaotic Beauty made for us. I got it hiding my face right now, so we can. I'm going to jump back over here to the YouTube side and make this poll. Let's see. And we'll discuss all of them, but we just want to see what you guys want to discuss next. So let me get this. You guys chatted up there a little bit. I should have had this ready, right? I'm slacking. Maybe we'll have some people that can jump on panel and talk a little bit about these. Different true crime stories that we can go over. No, there's one more. Hang on. These are just the first 3 that were suggested last night. Let's see. Hopefully, let's see. All right, here's 3 different cases. We will see what you guys think. And I will come back, bring my mug back up. Hello again. So, what have I missed in chat? Is there any way you can frame and hang it? Oh, you're talking about the picture? I'm sure we could get a print made for you, or I could send you the file. You can have a print made of it and hang it. But there was a couple more really cool ones too. Well, then, I mean, if I would have read it out loud to you, 616 Love, I might as well have just typed it in myself, right? Dude. 3:23 a.m. That's early. What are you talking about, Miss Kirby? You're just up early? Is it Sunday morning? Saturday morning? No, Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. Yes. See, I'm lost. I just know that you was ready to make the poll. Look at all them cuss words. I'm going to have to just lay the smack down on you one of these days. You guys, you don't have to vote right away. You can hit that Google and look them up and see what you might think would be more interesting. Or, like I said, we're going to go over them all, and we're going to go over some more too. There was those are just the top 3 that I saw, and when I asked some people about it last night, hearing about I like hearing about cases I haven't heard of. I voted Jamie Tate. Yeah, we will discuss all three. We'll go over them all, and we'll we'll like it'll be an open discussion. We'll have people who there's chaotic beauty. I was just showing off your work. People love it. People love the design. So I've even got his head to the background. 616 don't like my backgrounds. You want me to put something else up there, but I don't know what's wrong with her. Hey, not my monkey. How's it going? Leslie, what? Oh gosh. Hey, Daisy Joe. No quarter. Mar, how you doing? I did lose a bet. I know, but I'm leaving that out. It wasn't really a bet. I mean, oh goodness. So if anybody would like to come on panel and give a little preview of what they know of these cases, I'm going to throw a little link in the chat. And this is not for any discussion of negative things we've seen today or any other day on YouTube. Oh. Hey, Jayla. Uh-oh, I got a message. I'm afraid to check it because I see who it's from. I'm afraid I might get in trouble. Hey, Alabama Girl 67, how are you? Eating but listening. A little behind, but I got you on 1.5 speed. Well, it won't take you long to catch up. Let's start talking about advice now. Like it might be hard to catch up. I don't know. Crazy Train, that's why maybe we can get somebody to come up here and talk a little bit about them. Thank you, it's me. You're the first person to tell me that so far. Well, my wife told me, but she wanted to buy me a Father's Day gift like 3 days ago. I'm like, it ain't Father's Day yet. She's like, well, this is for Father's Day. And I was like, well, you're not going to make me wait till Father's Day. And she said, no, you can go ahead and wear it. And I'm like, no, I'm not wearing it till Father's Day. So I have me a new shirt tomorrow. I've had it for a few days, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow to wear it. Today is Jamie's birthday. Oh, that's Jamie Tate, the one that we're going to eventually discuss. Oh, thank you, Miss Kirby. I appreciate that. I would love to visit Great Britain. Has anybody ever been there besides Miss Kirby? Put a 1 in the chat if you have been to Britain before, besides Miss Kirby. Of course, she's been there. Oh, goodness. I was friends with her. Today it was 106 degrees. Wow. It was scorchingly hot here all weekend. Sandy Says has been there. And then, or all week. And then I saw something in the news like next week is supposed to be even hotter than last week. Hey, Lindsay, what's going on? So it's going to be hot. But on Tuesday, I will be at the beach for the rest of the week. So I don't really care how hot it gets. I'll go out there and just, if I do go live next week and I look like, I've been painted red, you'll know why. I've got some some funny sunburn pictures over the years. Hoping to avoid those in the future. I usually don't like burn real bad, knock on wood. But and when I do burn, like it's usually, the next day or two, it's like a full blown tan where people who spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on tanning beds are jealous. so my skin is naturally usually dark. I haven't been outdoors as much as I want to be over the past couple of years, so I look pale most of the time anymore. But I do want to get some sun next week. I'm gonna take 2 or 3 different pairs of contacts because I'm figuring, lose some in the ocean with the waves knocking the contacts out. At least it didn't burn when she was younger, but now we fry. Yeah, I am bragging a little bit. I mean, you brown quick. Oh no, just told to stay out of the sun due to the type 2 diabetes. I hate that. Bullfrog was always go down screen in Florida for 20 years, never fails you. Ah. Uh-oh. Let me check who's that's. Oh, that might be a good message. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will. We'll share this. Hang on a second. You pull it up, and then we'll go to share it. Here's a little video I'm going to share here. It's by Chaotic Beauty and Crime. It's if you guys haven't subscribed to her channel, subscribe to it. But here's your little sample of her work, her channel, and this is a little video on Jamie Tate. For those of you who said you didn't know, and I don't know, so let's. Oh, we got another video too. Hang on just a second. We'll show this one first. Let's see. Share screen. Here we go. Do this. And then we'll make this screen full. There's the Jamie Tate preview type thing. So if you haven't voted, then maybe Miss Kirby votes her. And we have Miss Chaotic sent us another one for the another case too, the Amia case. So let me pull this one up too. Let me pause it. Told you guys, Chaotic's pretty dang good at this stuff. Her research is really good, and you can see the work she puts into her channel and the cases she's researches. Let me share this one with you guys. Did I say it wrong? Amia wrong? Amaya? Amia? Amaya? I mean, when it's spelled out a certain way, you just really, it don't tell you how to pronounce it. 616. Mm-hmm. Another very, very interesting case. And we will definitely go do them, go over both of these cases. And 616 has a link there too, helpfindmaya.com. The Amaya story will infuriate you all. And I think No Quarter said something about something similar in all these cases, or something like it seems like the same thing. Nobody speaks up. And people should speak up. I think the more that we see the way things happen now, the less people will speak up. The less in the future, people are going to not want to get involved. That works is Chaotic Beauty and Crime, not my monkey. Thank you though. She's really good. Both of those videos are her work. But we're going to cover those. But when people do speak up, then doesn't matter what the courts decide or what's found to be true and not true. They'll be dragged through the court of public opinion. If say somebody saw something, then well, why didn't you say anything before? Were you involved? That type of thing. And I don't think that's what's going on in all these cases. I'm just saying, the more you see this happening now with people who do step up, they get attacked a lot of times. And but for me, it wouldn't matter. The right thing's the right thing, and if you see something, say something always. Right. If you know something, say something. I don't see how somebody could sleep at night knowing that they have information that let somebody do something like has been done, and they don't say something to somebody. And it's just like this case with, the little girl from Tennessee. People know things. Somebody knows. Some people know. I don't know that they've told or haven't told, or it's been held close to the vest or whatever, but somebody knows. And like, it's not just a random thing, right? Like, it takes somebody to step forward and be a hero, like a real life hero, and say, I know what happened. Damn the court of public opinion. Let them say what they want to say. Let them do what they want to do. Oh, okay. Hang on just a second, Kay. Let me send you.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. Why do you lead with that? What's going on?
I'm running really quick to Walmart to grab appetizers to fix tonight.
You better run really quick. They close in 17 minutes.
I know. I love you. Bye, Dad.
Love you. Bye. But they don't make it. Oh. Next call, she's going to call and say, we didn't make it before they closed, so we're just going to have to go through a drive-through. Watch. That's the next call. Oh, Pioneer Princess. Yeah, that's Molly. Thelma's the Pioneer Queen, I guess. Oh. There's a whole lot of kids that don't get any coverage, right? And it's great for the ones that do get coverage. Yeah, Walmart, I could just feel it when she opened the door. She was going to Walmart too. Like, oh, it's going to make appetizers. Did you get my link? Not yet. Oh, Walmart open in 24 hours? None of the Walmarts here open 24 hours anymore. None of them. It's really heartbreaking. Oh, can't run to Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning to pick up something anymore. You gotta wait till they open the next day. Oh, when they are discussed, not now. Okay. Oh, no, she's going upstairs. Texas is open 24 hours too. Yeah, they use that same thing. Leslie said it used to be here too. Leslie's a Kentucky gal. Kentucky shut them all down. I think they realized that they probably weren't having enough sales between 11 at night and 6 in the morning to justify having 50 people working all those hours, or how big a Walmart is, but that money could just be saved by not being open because they weren't really making that many sales over the night. Heck, most of the gas stations even close around here except for the ones that on the interstate. That's when the shoplifters come out. Yeah. And you know, it would make more sense for a shoplifter to go during the busy time, right? When there's more people there and, you know, there's not employees. There's a bigger number of people per employee that the employees couldn't keep an eye on them. Oh, yeah. You can't say the C word. Yeah, there are people. Yeah. That's what I've been told. You're not supposed to say it. Yeah. Not supposed to because of misinformation stuff. That's why you'll hear me. I'll say, you know, from that evil thing that came from China, and people be like, "Oh, it's this, it's this." I know what it is. There's a reason why I say that evil thing that came from China. Yeah, flag for misinformation. That's what I've always heard, not my monkey. Nothing good happens after midnight. Not outside, anyway. Gosh. So right now is the lull in sports that I hate. Like, I love my Chicago Cubs, but they very rarely give me any reason to be excited about baseball season. So it's baseball season. You know, NBA finals are over. Now we're kind of waiting until football season starts. Oh my gosh, Blossom. Yeah, not a Reds fan. Yeah, those are, and now, you know, there's Reds fans are everywhere around here. And until, like, I went and saw the Cubs play at Wrigley twice the year that they actually won the World Series, and that's the first time and the second time and that I'd ever been to Wrigley. But I had been, you know, I go to Cincinnati and watch them all the time. You know, it's 2.5 hours for me. And yeah, the Bengals. But the Bengals made the Super Bowl this year. But yeah, I would go up and watch the Reds play the Cubs, and then of course, you know, he wasn't a Cub. He was never a Cub, but I just absolutely love to watch Ken Griffey Jr. play. And when the Reds had Griffey Jr., I went and watched as much as I could. You know, it was so fun. I worked for the newspaper. I hate to bring up negativity, but if you've seen any of those those pictures that have been posted to me with kind of like the blonde hair, where I dyed my hair blonde and I was like really fat, my cheeks are blown out. Those were from my sports writing days when I was a sports reporter here. We used to get press passes for the Cincinnati Reds games, so it was really cool. I could go watch them play pretty much all the time. I actually saw Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Bonds homer in the same game in Cincinnati once, and that was awesome for me. I've got the ticket here somewhere. Welcome to the stream.
Hi. I don't know if you're ready for this. This is my Jamie file.
That's a pretty big file.
That's my Maya file, because it's pretty cut and dry, and the fact that there's not been any arrests is disturbing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. The boyfriend at the time admitted to being the last person with her. He was missing for hours. The babysitter story was all bullshit. He never even took her out of the vehicle at the babysitter's house. The mom waited 10 days to report her missing, and it was only because she got mad because she caught him in his truck with his ex. So she was forced into reporting Amaya missing. And yeah, the fact that they haven't even went for neglect is infuriating, but
there hasn't been a single arrest at all?
Nope.
Yes, Jen Mill South. I am a huge Kentucky basketball fan. All things Kentucky. All the Wildcats. Love all my Wildcats. There's, basketball team obviously gives me more to cheer about than any of the other sports teams, but um, yeah, I love the Wildcats. Born and raised on Kentucky Blue.
They're both from the same neighborhood.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a matter of fact, the last place Amaya was seen on a camera, which was outside of Jeanette Browning's house, is 3 streets from where Jamie was supposedly last seen.
Not My Monkey is saying what part of the country. That's Indianapolis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
About 2 miles west of downtown.
I don't know any big fans from Western Kentucky. I know, I know some players that went to Western Kentucky and that are going soon, I think. But no, Western Kentucky usually in this area they don't have a big, because I'm just 40 minutes from Eastern Kentucky University, so Western's not real big around here. So yeah, those. Is there any chance they could be related, or is it pretty, like you said, cut and dried on the
So there are some people that overlap in both cases. Like, we know that Jamie knew Jeanette Browning, and Jeanette Browning was the fake babysitter in Amaya's case. And stuff like
babysitter.
Like, she never babysat the baby. They would stay at her house sometimes. Robbie would stay out in, like, the garage or the shed from time to time.
Uh-huh.
But she never actually babysat Amaya.
Oh.
So, but I don't think that they're related. Now, do I think that the same circles of people know the truth about both? Yes. Just because I used to live over there and I know how that neighborhood runs.
How old is each case?
Jamie's case will be just a second. So August 2nd of this year will make 2 years on Jamie. And then Amaya's is this is the 4th year.
No.
I think this is the 4th year.
Is there any kind of local outrage over Amaya's case that wants, that is trying to force law enforcement to do anything? Or?
There's a small group of advocates that do the right thing, and they like hold get-togethers for the anniversary, and they hold get-togethers for her birthday every year. Which one is they're doing an event for her birthday the Saturday before I leave for vacation, so in like 5 weeks. And they, talk to detectives and everything all the time and try and push for something to be done. But like, there was barely any media on either case. Like, you might be able to find a couple second long clips on each.
Really?
So, I mean, there are people that are fighting for Amaya. And then with Jamie, it's mainly like me, her mom, and her siblings, and a few friends. But
do you think it has anything to do with like their status in their social status? Like if Jamie were more important in the higher circles of maybe politics or whatever, that it may be get more attention?
okay, so with Jamie's case, I feel like because she did have a history of drug usage and drugs run rampant in that area, I feel like they just kind of push it aside.
Chalk it up as,
Yeah.
Another bites the dust.
Because not long before Jamie went missing, which her mom and family all do believe that she's deceased, but they won't move her to the homicide list because they haven't been able to find enough evidence. I don't know that anybody over there gets attention. With Amaya's case, I feel like there was another baby missing a couple years before, and they took the father to trial and they lost the trial, and I feel like they don't want to lose again, so they just keep prolonging it instead of just going for a lesser charge.
Yeah.
But in Jamie's case, I mean, there's so many people that, you know, her one of her friends was given a hot shot a few months beforehand, and there's a rumor that she had found out who killed him and was going to turn over the evidence. There's rumors that it was her ex-boyfriend who stalked her. I mean, we've heard some of the most horrific things that have supposedly happened to Jamie, but nothing ever pans out. Like, none of the tips ever lead anywhere. It kind of just takes us in circles constantly.
Yeah. Exactly, Gwen. Gwen says she's still a human being. And that's
the one thing about Jamie is it didn't matter. She was always still a good person, would have done for anyone, no matter what her state was. And the reason that we all believe she is deceased is even if she was on a binger, she was never one to not let her mom know she was okay. Like, she stayed in constant communication. So.
Oh, here's some
March 9th, yeah.
information on the other case that I had on there too. Carrie said, is that Maya Millette? Is that how you pronounce that too? Maya, I would think, or is from Chula Vista. I'm San Diego County, California, or in San Diego, California, I guess. Sorry, I just got here. My kids are flying out at 6 a.m., so we're getting everything together. Oh, okay. So there's a little info on the Maya Millette case too. So it's out west, and both of these cases are
in Indianapolis.
I'd say Midwest, but it's East Coast time zone, right? And you guys on the East Coast time zone in that area?
Whatever time zone you're on.
Yeah. Eastern time zone, yep.
There was another girl a few years before Jamie that went missing. There wasn't any media attention really on it either. She ended up being found a few counties away.
I think the last Tate, right? Jamie Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tate's the last name. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And they just kind of like brushed it off on the other county, and the other county doesn't care because it's not anybody from their area, so they're not doing anything either.
It's hard to get, like you said, prosecutors really want a guaranteed win, or they won't hardly do anything. It's all about that wins and losses, and justice is second. And I don't care. I'll say it to anybody. It's not about justice all the time. It's about, can we guarantee that we're going to get this win? Because if we're not going to embarrass ourselves in court. It's not even worth it. And like, what do you mean embarrass yourself? It's, if you're well prepared and you have the evidence, then you shouldn't lose, right?
I mean, Marion County's prosecutor, he's trash.
An elected official, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just.
Did you vote for him?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I can't believe he's still standing as the prosecutor, but apparently somebody likes him.
Those are limitless terms, right? They can be voted as
Not sure.
I think so. Let's see. Carrie said yes, and her family. This is the Maya Millette. Her family and friends call her May. Missing since January 7th, 2021. 3 kids, a boy and 2 girls. Her husband is currently in jail charged with murder. Her body has not been found. Is he charged with her murder, Carrie? Yeah, Carrie hosts a weekly prayer vigil for Maya's family and for people on Thursday nights on Zoom. I'm going to check that out. Probably won't be able to this coming Thursday, but following Thursday, I'm going to try to check that out too.
But yeah, they've never found Amaya's body either. I mean, obviously they haven't found Jamie's because they still have her as a missing person. But Amaya, I mean, I think it was 5 days after she was finally reported, they'd already moved her to the homicide list. Like, there's evidence. I have a clip of her grandfather talking about the evidence.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This not my monkey. We have to remember always these are loved ones to someone, regardless of their lifestyle. Regardless of their lifestyle, good grief. That's true. You know, like people just, you know, they look down their nose, especially people, you know, like I said, I'm not saying every lawyer is like that, but there's so many that are.
Most prosecutors are like that.
Yeah, I mean, for one, they think everybody's guilty. You know, even though they won't charge everybody, they think everybody's guilty of something, and they treat them like that pretty much.
Yeah.
And what's the worst thing is a lot of times they treat victims as if they're the guilty ones, and because of their social status or choices they've made in life. And it doesn't matter if they've changed or trying to change. It's, you know, stigma stays with people, and people won't let things go. Hey, Cold Truth is here.
I mean, when I sit with my camera this way, I've got Jamie right there, and then I've got Amaya's missing person thing over there. So,
yeah. Cold Truth said it's their job. It's ridiculous that winning is a thing. I agree. I don't even think they should, you know, I know they do because it's how they eventually move up their corporate ladders of, you know, being judges and politicians or whatever as their record as a prosecutor and all that stuff. But they really, I don't know. I think a lot of, and I'm not just talking about murder cases or anything like that. I think a whole lot of the justice system is a joke.
Yeah.
Because of backdoor deals and, you know, let's just stay out of court and, hey, we'll work this out and we'll go have lunch. You know, we'll just go to lunch together and, you know, go play racquetball or whatever.
The way they treat the families is bad too. Like, not necessarily in Amaya's case, because there's nobody in her family that actually fights for her other than a possible aunt. But there was never DNA done to prove who the father was 100%. But like with Jamie, I don't know. It's just infuriating. Like, they just don't seem to care about certain neighborhoods at all. Just at all.
Carrie said Maya's family is trying to get custody of her children. They're currently with his parents. Oh, goodness. That's kind of similar to, well, I guess if he's charged with murder, it's not really, well, it's still similar to the case, the Crystal Rogers case, where, you know, they wouldn't even let the grandmother of the missing lady, or, you know, and she's presumed dead, they won't even let the grandmother see the grandchild because they're afraid that, you know, they're going to talk bad about his dad being the murderer or whatever, or wanted for murder. And like, just, I don't know who makes all these decisions, but I'm sure glad it's not me.
Oh, that's what I was going with Jamie's. it's like the most generic line that they feed her mom all the time. Oh, we're working on it. We're looking into stuff, but I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
I'll call you tomorrow. And then that phone call never comes. Like, and it's that way all the time.
Yeah. Or you think they're just hoping they'll eventually give up and not quit calling?
Probably.
Mel said, Jimbo, you noticed me tonight. And hello, chaotic. I didn't really see you. And chaotic sent me a message, said, you better say something to Mel tonight. And I was like, oh, okay. No, I didn't. No. I really saw you. I'm just kidding.
And like Amaya's mom had lost custody of all of her children. She's had children since and has all of them back now. Because they say that the prior cases have nothing to do with the new ones.
See, now with a neglect case or something like that, how does it not? I mean, if that's like, I'm not going to go into details who it was, but a family member of mine, a really close family member of mine, like was fighting for custody of their daughter, and like they couldn't get custody, but they had three siblings by another father, and the other father got custody because the mother was deemed unfit. Well, if she's unfit for those three, how is she not unfit for my family member's daughter? You know, like if a mother's unfit, she's unfit across the board, right?
You would think.
I just don't get it.
Yeah. I think there will be resolution in Amaya's case. And I'll never quit trying to help in Jamie's case. But my biggest fear at this point is I get the one tip that, you know, hands them the whole case and then they don't do anything with it. That's like my biggest fear.
The Carrie said in Maya's case, talking about different Maya, you know, her the one that she knows from the California area. Maya's case had a lot of coverage, and at 48 hours and the 48 hours episode, maybe we can do updates when he goes to trial. But I know Chaotic's cases don't get much coverage. Yeah, well, we can cover it all. We got all kinds of time. We're gonna that's the thing we're gonna do here now. We're gonna cover cases and, you know, avoid the.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have 6 Amaya videos alone on my channel, and I only have the one short one on Jamie's, but that's because I've done coverage on other channels.
Yeah.
Over it, so. And I on my Chaotic Beauty Facebook page, I dropped like all the links of all the videos for Jamie's today. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll gather up those videos and play them too, and either that or we just pull up your Facebook.
As long as you go to the right page.
Yeah. So there's a wrong page?
So I have my normal personal page, and then I have a Chaotic Beauty page.
No, we're going to the normal person page.
You ain't gonna find a whole lot there. Me on vacation and Johnny Depp and.
Johnny Depp. You mean Ernie's cousin? You guys.
No.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of creators have like a Facebook page just for their YouTube channel. I've seen that a lot, actually, recently, especially.
I dropped mine and all of my little circle, including you, in a tab on my Discord last night so that everybody could find everybody's stuff.
E Squared said it's Ernie's twin cousin.
Absolutely not.
Ernie's too tall to be his twin.
I think Johnny's taller than Ernie.
I'm just trying to get a rise out of you. I don't know. Maybe we can have a little fight here on our panel tonight.
In Cold Truth, she has covered the Dakota Kelly case, which is another one in the same area.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Might have to, like I said, it's not really that far. I might take Mama C up there to one of those, outlet stores and like actually visit some of the areas there and kind of just get a look and feel for it, you know?
Well, I think you got to come about an hour further north. I can take,
yeah.
And then I can show you around where all those cases are. There's another case that I was looking into, which is the one I mentioned where she was found like a few counties over, and neither county's doing anything about it.
Yeah. Not my monkey said, I love Chaotic's no crap persona. I love her.
Well, thank you. I'm not for everybody, but who is?
Visit the ARC if you went to Virginia Beach. What's the ARC or ARE? I don't know. We've been there like 4 times. Well, I have. Thelma had to have surgery once right before we left. It was awful. So, yeah, I had to leave her at home. Had to get somebody to come over to help her because the boys are playing in the Nationals. And, you know, I made sure she was okay and got somebody to sit with her and take care of her.
Crumble delivery.
And then last year, I don't remember why she stayed last year, but she went to her and the boys stayed home, and her and James stayed home, and the girls and I and Hunter went to the Nationals. So, but
beautiful.
Oh yeah. You don't.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get through all that?
Oh, it'll take a while.
No.
Well, obviously, you know what those are. That's the M&M one. That one's the chocolate chip.
What's that thing?
Carrie, I have not heard about the Daniel Robeson.
That's Twix. That's the Reese's one.
You can take these all back downstairs. I'm not going to.
Dad does lives all the time. He's amazing. His disappearance is dumbfounding. Where is that from?
Bring me a drink, though.
Carrie? Not my monkey wants some of that.
A double coffee.
You want a double coffee?
If anybody has a crumble cookie near them, I highly recommend.
Should you want a double coffee?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just make me a regular coffee. It's fine.
What the hell?
And a water, please.
You're so needy.
I know. Hear that? I'm needy. Okay.
I really want to go to the gym.
You really want to go to the gym?
Yeah, I'm working on my abs.
You're working on your abs?
Yeah.
Girls don't work on their abs. What are you doing?
I'm built. I'm going on treadmills and all that. I'm losing weight.
Good.
Yeah,
lose some for me.
Yeah.
Have you ever had crumble cookie?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but it sounds amazing.
You should find them. They change their menu every week.
I would say
flavor cookies every week.
It's a cookie shop. I thought it was just like a type of cookie, crumble cookie.
Nope, it's the brand. But yeah, they're really, really good.
I definitely need to check that out.
I saw someone named Frank Rizzo.
I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm a fan of cookies.
The other day. Does he get on YouTube?
Some people might even call me the Cookie Monster. I don't know.
I don't know, E squared.
Oh, I missed did somebody say what the Daniel Robeson? I need to look. Do you have Carrie, can you send me a link to his dad's channel or live streams? And I'll definitely check that out. Check that out. It's in Arizona. Okay. I will, Alicia. I'll tell her to work on your abs. You know, like I don't know. Lose some weight for me, work on Alicia's abs. There you go. It's a very compelling case. Yeah, I'm going to check that out too. You ever heard of it, Chaotic?
Mm-mm.
Is it Robinson or Robeson?
For Maya?
No, the Daniel Robinson or Daniel Robeson.
What did she put? Let me scroll up. Robinson? I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking it, so I can't. Oh, Robinson. Well, no. Maybe, I don't know.
It's Robinson. Yep, Carrie said it's Robinson.
What link did we not drop?
You never dropped the link, FYI. Huh? Which link? What are we looking for?
Robinson, E squared said.
Yeah. His dad was on TIR. What is TIR? I'm so bad with initials for shows and.
I see you, Snark Sister.
No, you're not blocked. We can see you. The interview room. Oh, that's TIR. Okay. Makes perfect sense now that you say it. One day you will show that one I wanted you to check out. It has many aspects. You can dive into it as a whole trial. Yeah, Arkansas, will you send me that like in a message so I can? I'm gonna look into that too, and I'd like to do some research and write some stuff down and be a little bit prepared. Look, did you see all the research that Chaotic does? Like, I mean, I probably ain't gonna get all that much done, but but even if I don't, I'll have a bunch of blank papers in there with my file and make it look like I did just as much as she does.
It's just easier for me to print everything out because I can highlight stuff and mark stuff and versus trying to save it and then trying to find it. So
yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. Daniel Robinson, missing June 2nd, 2021, Arizona. Very interesting case. We got several people. With the no, you're not blocked, Snark Sister. Everybody can see you. Somebody been going around blocking Snark Sister. Now, I hadn't seen you in a while, I don't think. Of course, this has been a slow week. Like I took like the first 3 or 4 days off. I can't remember. I think it was 3. And then just.
Yeah, you took off for so long I had to call you and make sure you were okay.
You did call me. I was like, this has got to be important. She don't ever call. And I was like, what's going on? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah. All right.
You just like up and disappeared, no warning, no Discord, no videos, no nothing. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, I haven't been ignoring you. A lot of times I miss a lot that goes on in chat, right? Right, Mel?
There's been plenty of nights you didn't even notice me in here. So
Mel told me that she's trying to get my attention in chat all the time, and I'll never say nothing. I've never seen it. A lot of times I miss a lot of the chat, and I don't. If I go back and try to read it, then I get way behind, and then I miss a whole bunch when I try to catch up. So I'm sorry. I usually apologize 4 or 5 times for not reading the chat much. I'm sorry. I used to have a co-host all the time who would help me. Was, hey, you see that? But I don't have that. co-host anymore.
Did it really help you?
When you would stay awake, he did.
I feel like he barely ever spoke.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot of talking, really. I think it's the 30th now. Oh, my surgery. Yeah, if somebody's asking about my surgery, it's the June the 30th now. I literally left the pre-op where they did all the testing and gave me that stupid, test that starts with a C that goes halfway through your nose, halfway to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I pulled out from that test, on the road, they call me. We need to reschedule your surgery. Like, why didn't you do that, 30 minutes ago? Like, you just put me through they stuck me like 3 times and you gave me an EKG to see if my heart was working all right and all that stuff. And then, yeah, well, it's like a brain test. They take this needle that's about as long as that right there and stick it up your nose. I can't really say it. Starts with a C, ends with a D.
Alicia's point on.
Huh.
Alicia's point on. Your 4-hour shows would have been an hour if you weren't repeating yourself constantly.
Right. I get that brain fog. I just say, a lot of times I don't even remember what I said. I just come back and say it again, over.
Well, I think she's talking about when you had
with Kimber. We had some long ones, yeah.
She's right. Most of the time it was you just repeating what you'd already said to him because he was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. True. But I think we withstood the storm and we're doing all right here with the stand. Yeah. I do have to do all the pre-op tests and all that stuff again. Yep. Have to do it. I think the 28th I go back in. So I'll be back for 1 day after my trip. They wanted me to come in the day I got back from my trip. And I was like, nope, not going to do it. I'm going to sleep late that day. So I'll come in on the 28th. So going in on the 28th and getting it all done again. I don't know why all that's. I mean, I guess I see why it's necessary, but like my blood type's not going to change. I don't think my A1C will change that much over 3 weeks, if it does at all. So I just don't. Did you find out anything about the Meals on Wheels charges? No, I know they. Just know they were in South Carolina and that, he was paroled in November of 2012. That's the only thing I know about it. But somebody somewhere has to know what county it was in. I'm sure if the county was narrowed down and found, that more info could be found on that. So let me check the poll, see what we got.
As far as deep diving these, you'll be able to find 2 or 3 very short news clips on Jamie. You'll be able to find a few more about Amaya, but most of it's just her mom's fakeness. So a lot of it will just have to be like us talking and me filling you in on everything. Or you watching the Q&As that I've done with Amaya's advocates and stuff like that. Or I did a video with Incognito Society about Jamie's, and the first half she talked to Jamie's mom, and then I came on because when I first started covering Jamie's case, it was super hard for me to interact with her mom. So just because I knew her personally, so it was almost like I felt her mom's pain. But so we went on at separate times, but there is that video out there too.
Okay. Snark Sister, no, I haven't asked Steven. Haven't really heard much from him since he moved. Actually, I just, you know, I'm trying to avoid a lot of negativity, and I saw some very negative people hanging out there. So I'm just going to avoid it altogether. People that said some pretty nasty things to me and about my family. So, you know, I'm not okay with that. And I'll just leave it there. See you, Pat Pollard. Got all tongue tied. See you, Pat Pollard. Thank you for hanging out.
It's okay, Gwen. I've
Stream.
done videos with her mom since, and I'm fine now. But it was just hard at first. I was on vacation because I go on vacation the same week every year, right? So I was on vacation when it all happened. Arkansas.
Go in my corner. She was backed up in the stream, she said.
Thought she was blocked because she didn't know what we were responding to.
Oh goodness. So
actually, my Discord, you can probably find everything because I have a Maya tabs and Jamie tabs. I mean, there's some stuff Jamie wise isn't in there just because I can't make it general public.
Yeah.
But a lot of it should be in there, and there should be links to all the videos.
You're a mod. Where, Gwen? Oh, I'm just, you know, I'll just go ahead and say it. Jason Ludwig's in there a lot, and they call each other brother back and forth. And I'm, you know, I can't be about that ever, not ever. And with the things that I've seen that he posts about other people, like, you know, it's just such nasty vileness that I won't be associated with it. And so, you know, so there. So I'll just leave it, you know, where, you know, if people want to have them on their channels, that's fine. But, you know, I can't be part of that.
Right. I don't blame you.
So we got, counting the, is it Daniel Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
Counting Daniel Robinson, we've got 4.
And then you have Cold Truths. So you have 5.
Yeah, so we got 5. So we could do one every night, you know, for like a physical week, you know, like 5 days anyway. And then, you know, like say Amaya's is on Monday, and then we could do, you know, something else Tuesday. And then, but when it comes to next Monday, we go back to Amaya, and that way, you know, we keep it fresh and keep things. We can talk about something different, but also, you know, come back to those things, you know, just have a certain day of the week for each one. We can do 5 cases that way and probably give us, you know, 2 to 4 weeks worth of stuff we haven't talked about so far. And then, you know, if some of it lasts longer than others, that's fine too, you know. Yes, Arkansas. You were the Arkansas. Are you the Daniel Robinson? Let me get my notes.
I mean, you've got.
I do have a notebook.
It's going to take you over 3 hours just to get through Maya videos.
Just the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, we'll do discussion too. So
because I've done two Q&As with the advocates, and one is almost 2 hours long, and one's almost an hour and a half long alone. And then there's 4 other like shorter videos.
Maya, and then Carrie's Maya. Jessica Chambers is Arkansas. Okay. Where is that case located, Arkansas? And then Daniel Missing, yeah. She's not missing. She was murdered. Okay. I fear that's the case on most of these, actually. But they actually have her. Was somebody convicted in that murder, Arkansas? Mississippi. Okay. And your friend's name, Chaotic?
Jamie Tate.
Jamie. Okay. Yeah, there's. What's not cool, Maga? Oh, gosh. Arkansas is burned alive. The jury was hung. Oh, my goodness.
Some of these, it might take you more than one day to cover.
Oh, yeah. That's what I say. We can do.
These will.
Yeah, we can do, it could last a month of days, like say you said there's 3.5 hours of just your videos on Amaya, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then I can't remember, because I would say I'll talk to Incog and see if she, I don't think she'll mind at all, and see if she minds us using the one she did with Donna and me, for Jamie's, just because her mom was on there, and her mom would come on, but she's been sick off and on, so I try and not add any more stress to her than she already has.
Maga, I didn't know that you were hidden. I don't know.
E Squared thinks that we should do them one at a time and not switch back and forth, which some of these would be hard to go back and forth.
Yeah, we could do that too. There's lots of good stuff. We can get some good content and maybe spread some awareness, and I don't know, maybe somebody somewhere will hear something that makes them want to make a difference, and maybe somebody knows something and they will hear it.
And I know at least 2, if not all 3 advocates for Amaya would be willing to come on.
Oh, really? That'd be great too.
The one I talk to all the time, like we hang out on the side. And when I first covered Amaya's, we spent 6 days in 1 week on the phone for 4 hours at a time every night going over Amaya's case. And that's why I'm saying, like, we've done Amaya's case on some other channels, and they've been like 3-hour long lives, just going through like the full timeline and all of the events that played out. Even though it's a very cut and dry, we know who's involved and who should be behind bars, there's still a lot to it.
Yeah. Stand my best. Can you explain that one more time? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Both Arkansas. Amaya is the little girl from the Indianapolis area, and Maya, I think it's pronounced Maya, Maya, is the lady from California.
I'm going to, there's a, let me find it. I'm going to find the Facebook link for the Amaya Advocates group. Sometimes they'll go, they haven't been going live as often, but they do sometimes.
Yeah.
But they are really good about keeping people updated on if anything is happening, or like I said, I talk to them all the time, but there's other groups on there, but I wouldn't necessarily listen to them. They spend more time trolling the actual local advocates than they do actually working on the case. So I've even had them like email me complaining just because I had the advocates on my channel and stuff. It's ridiculous.
She knows about the Maya Millette case. They discussed on other channels. Yeah, she said there was was it 48 hours or?
Yeah, I think that's what she said.
about it too. So, and I think everybody's giving hugs to MAGA country.
And then really laptop.
I think a lot of people are moving away from Facebook a lot, Sandy says. But still, like I said, there's a lot of YouTube creators who have channels or Facebook pages just for their YouTube channel.
Well, and a lot of it is like with me, I do it because there's so many cases I come across every single day. There's no way I could ever cover them all and not at least not and do them justice.
Right.
So it's easier for me that way. People are seeing new stuff constantly, but then I can also let people know when I'm actually dropping a video. So
well, it's another way to, spread the word with other people too. It's like another outlet. A lot of people who do Facebook don't do YouTube, or don't see it. And
I think I'm on every platform now.
Are you? I
Yep.
think there's platforms I've not even heard of yet.
And I think the only one that I haven't made public is my Snapchat, just because I can only imagine.
I know we need a Smule account for the stand.
No, we just need one video made. Just one.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you could do a Smule account and only share it on family night, and you could make it like a family thing that you guys do different stuff. But then isn't that what TikTok's for? I mean, my TikTok is a crime TikTok, but
I think TikTok's about the same thing. Yeah, I have a TikTok account. I haven't put anything on there in a long time. It's mostly just videos that Molly made, and then I have one or two videos of my little basketball team on there.
I avoided TikTok forever, and then I think it was just a couple months ago I finally made my crime one. But I mean, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. I've got multiple Instagrams because I have like my makeup and vacation one, and then I have one that's just crime. And then my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Rumble.
You went to membership video to tell Jimbo good vibes, and now that's deleted. I don't know. I've deleted some comments off of some of the videos, and some of the videos have been privated. That may be what happened. Like if a comment was, under another comment, and I deleted the top comment, then they all disappear. That could have been what happened. I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't unblocked you. See, and I'm the only one who can unblock, so I don't know.
I get it, Sandy. My phone's literally always on silent because I get so many notifications with emails about cases and breaking news, and then just my regular normal life stuff, and it's too much. Plus, I moderate for a Facebook group called Cold Cases, so I get all their notifications too.
Yeah. Well, either way, Maga, we're glad you're back. However it happened, we're glad you're here and not hidden anymore. So I don't know what happened. If Ernie's not here, he's not in the chat, we'll blame Ernie. So what happens when you don't show up? You just get blamed.
He might be in here just spying on us.
He could be. Is he? Somebody told me about this incognito mode. I need to learn more about that.
Oh, so you can hide and people don't know that you're online?
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that.
You can do it for Discord too.
Really?
Yeah, you've never noticed that I never show up active on Discord. I just randomly will post and it says I'm.
I didn't know how you can tell anybody's active on Discord. I just don't.
It lights up. It stays gray if they're in incognito mode.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I need to work on this incognito stuff. I need to.
Now with Facebook, I'll warn you, the downside to it is if you want to know if somebody's online, if you're in incognito mode, it won't show you if they're online either.
Well, I don't think Facebook Messenger works with like you know you can turn it off where they can't see that you're online or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got mine turned off and people still message me and ask me, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you know, I'll answer them like, "Well, I'm not doing nothing. Why'd you message me?" You know, like, "Well, I see you're online." You know, because they'll message 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, "No, actually, I'm not online. I'm laying here in the bed." Well,
Yep.
it shows that you're active on Messenger. And I'm like, well,
Yep.
I wasn't, not till you messaged me.
Yeah, the husband, it showed him being active. Like, he'll be sitting beside me and it'll show he's active and he doesn't have his phone. And I'm like, what?
I do have a lot to learn, Arkansas. I got a lot to learn.
Well, all you have to do is send me a message and ask me.
I think you just need to write a little book and call it Social Media for Dummies. Have you seen those books for dummies?
There probably is one.
There probably is.
Look, I'm going to look it up.
I do have Instagram too, but it should be private now. And I really don't know how to use it either. I post every now and then a picture or something on there, but
there's multiple.
Are there really? Social media for dummies?
Instagram for dummies. There's social media marketing for dummies.
I
Social
need
media
YouTube.
engagement for dummies. Social media. Oh, they just redid the marketing one. There's 2 different versions of it. You had options.
They got a YouTube for dummies?
Well, let's specifically put that. Yes.
That's the one I need. How much is that?
$31 on Amazon.
All right, I'm gonna put my Cash App up now. I'm gonna little eBay.
You can get a used one for $10.98.
No, I want a new one. I want $31. I'm gonna eBay. I'm gonna put my Cash App up. Actually, I don't have to put my Cash App up no more. I actually got my Google AdSense is working, and YouTube actually paid me the other day. But they still owe me money. I guess I'll get it. I guess it's this month's money. I guess I'll get it on the 21st.
So you get paid a month behind. So March's money would have been April. April's money would be May.
They paid me a little over $1,000, and I think I started when I first got monetized. It may have been March. I don't know.
So March would have been
First
April.
month was definitely the best month I had as far as monetization. And then I don't know, but it's still showing there's a balance of 400 and something. So maybe they'll send that on 21st. I don't know.
So this is June. So that would have. So you're waiting on May's money.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably got paid March and April.
Probably. Roger Bennett, the uniforms are at the Cincinnati hub, and they won't let me come and get them. They're going to deliver them, and I'll be in Virginia Beach, and the boys don't get to wear them. So we got brand new uniforms, and they don't get to wear them. I don't know. I've tried everything I could possibly do to, told them I'll come up there and get them. Oh, no, we don't allow people to come to this location. So it's a little bit ridiculous. And I said, well, they're there. Can you go ahead and put them on a carrier truck and send them? because when I've had uniforms before, and once it gets on the courier truck, they deliver them straight here. Like, it leaves Cincinnati at 6 a.m. and it's here by, lunchtime. And I'm like, well, just go ahead and send them. Well, no, the earliest we can ship them to your house is the 23rd. And I'm like, that makes no sense.
There's not anybody that you can send to your house to get them for them?
I can, but I'll be in Virginia Beach with the team, and we're playing in the tournament at Virginia Beach. It's almost 10 hours away.
And they won't change the shipping, I guess, of where they're going?
No. You know what? I wonder if they'd let me. Well, I don't think they'd ship them to Virginia Beach by the 23rd, though, because then they'd have to, fly them to whatever next hub it is over there, and
that sucks.
Probably take longer. Yeah. I can't find a number for the local hub. It's the 800 number, and that lady really made me mad the other day. I was like, because a few years ago something similar happened, and we actually went and picked up some uniforms there, so I know they allow it. And she was like, well, I've been working here for 5 years and we've never allowed that. And I'm like, I'm telling you, like 3 years ago, and we did. And she's like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, lady, I'm not lying about it. So, but anyway, I said, can I speak to a supervisor? She said, well, it's a 90-minute wait. We will have a supervisor call you back. And I was like, you can't let me talk to a supervisor now? And she said, no, it's a 90-minute wait, and they got to call you back. So, and then she got real snappy and said, would you like for one to call you back? And I was like, yes, I want to speak to a supervisor. And she said, okay, they'll call you back in 90 minutes, and hung up on me. And of course, they never called me back. So if you guys want to call the Cincinnati DHL and let them know that the Kentucky Warriors uniforms are waiting and we have people willing to pick them up, you can flood them with phone calls. Oh, thank you, Truth for the Missing. New member. Thank you very much. Yeah, sometimes I think, especially like people over the phone, they get, when you make them mad, there ain't no return. They're like, they're mad at you and they control everything. So,
Right.
Yeah. I asked for her name. She's like, well, I'll give you my number, my, agent number or whatever. And I'm like, okay, what's that? Well, hang on a second. Let me get it. So I'm sure she didn't give me her actual agent number.
E Squared wants to know if she could pick them up and then overnight them to you.
That may work. I don't know if they get here on the 23rd, if you overnighted them, like, I don't know if they would guarantee them to be there by the 24th. We could just have them for the 24th, 25th, and 26th. That might work. I will check with the post office and see.
Maybe you'll be lucky. All my packages have been coming early.
Normally, DHL sends like once it gets to Cincinnati, they send them early. But the last couple of times, like I've ordered like championship belts and stuff from them too for awards, and the last couple of times they were, there at the Cincinnati hub, and they still didn't deliver them until the day of. I don't know if it's got anything to do with all this sickness and all the, new protocols or whatever, and that may have something to do with why they won't let me come pick them up. But yeah, if they came early, that'd be great. I'm afraid because Monday's a holiday, and so Tuesday we're leaving, and if they came Tuesday, that'd be great because we're supposed to leave at 6 a.m. But knowing Mama C, we'll probably leave about 6 p.m.
She's the complete opposite of me then, because I'm like, oh, we're gonna leave at 4, and then I'm telling everybody I'm leaving earlier. Probably leave like 11.
Oh no, she makes us late for everything, and she knows it. Like, the kids have even started telling her, you know, like for their band concerts and ball games, like, all right, ball games at 7. We tell mommy it's actually at 5. You know, not just an hour early. We got to tell her 2 hours early. Somebody to meet me halfway would be about 4.5 hour drive, 4 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. But yeah, E squared, we might talk about that. I might, you know, give you the money to overnight them and see if, you know.
If I
A
live
lot of times
closer,
though, when they overnight, they still don't guarantee it to be there the next day. You know, they'll say, well, you know, could be there. It could take up to 48 hours, which we'd still have them for 2 days. But
if I live closer, I just drive them to you so I could go to the beach. But
yeah, I posted on my Facebook earlier. If anybody's actually heading to Virginia Beach on the 23rd, let me know. Have them swing by up here and pick up the package, and then Amazon has you so spoiled you can't fathom having to wait on a package. Amazon's pretty good about delivery.
Amazon definitely has me spoiled, but there's just some stuff I can't get on Amazon.
Really? Sorry, answered the message.
You're fine. I'm laughing because Sandy said make Ernie do it.
Yeah,
He can't stop getting pulled over.
I know. Did you hear? Did you see him get pulled over today?
Yeah.
He was saying, man, I love it here in Texas. The Texas women and wearing bikinis. The cop comes back to the window and goes, excuse me, sir, do you know that Tennessee's not a, or it's a hands-free state? Ernie muted him.
Cold truth. You know they have alcohol delivery services. I don't know if they go to your area or not, but I have one, Arkansas, that I use for Halloween.
Yeah, he squared. He got pulled over again today. He got pulled over for having his phone out, I guess, while he was on a live stream, you know. And then the cop says, you know, this is a hands-free state. You know, you can't have your hand on anything but the steering wheel. And so then Ernie muted it, and then he called back and said, another call in. Somebody called in again. So that's Ernie.
I bought mine, and I have a skeleton that I put in it at Halloween time. I also have evidence bags and toe tags because that's how the evidence bags had popcorn that we had put red food coloring on to make it look like, it was red chocolate to make it look like blood splatter. And then the toe tags is what marked all the alcohol bottles and different foods. And then I had little evidence markers too for my Halloween party.
Sounds like y'all hold some pretty crazy Halloween parties.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Halloween parties?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's all a movie. I know how it goes. It's all a movie.
I decorate my whole house and the backyard. And Cold Truth can tell you, she had tons of fun here with me Halloween.
But it's more fun when you have 2 tons of fun.
Well, Lucky for her, she lives close, so she got to do Halloween and then Christmas. See, her parties are the best.
Arkansas said, so you gave alcohol out on Halloween? Only to the ones who looked like they were 45. Not look like 21, but look like they're 45.
Yes, to all the adults. It was not BYOB. It was a full bar, though.
I'm going to crash me one of those parties.
I'll invite you.
I bring in Ernie to hang out with Rizzo, too.
Then I'm handcuffing you to them. So you could babysit them.
Arkansas wasn't invited.
I didn't know Arkansas last year. There might be a drive to come to a party, but not just regular old alcohol. It was fancy. I did make Jello shots that came in giant syringes, and I made another couple types of drinks that were in blood bags.
See, that just sounds like it might scare me a little bit. So I'm one of those ones, I can't really like go to the haunted houses, haunted forests, because I'm afraid I'll jab somebody. They scare me bad enough, and I just react. You know, so I just can't do it.
Everybody gets greeted by a very large figure at my front door.
A real life figure, or do you have something set up out there?
Oh God. It's an animatronic.
Oh.
Ernie and Rizzo in the same house. Yeah, that'd be a disaster. They're only allowed outside.
I think everybody needs a little vacation, Roger Bennett. Everybody. At least turn. I don't drink alcohol, but I really want one of those flaming drinks. What do you mean, E squared? Who's tipsy?
Apparently you were at the concert.
Hey. I'm straight as an arrow. Thelma brought me this drink, and it wasn't what I asked for. She said they didn't have what I asked for. And so I said, what is that? She said, it's Jack and Coke. Now, I'll be damned if there was any Coke in that drink. I mean, it was, like one of them red Solo cups full of Jack Daniels. And, she brought me 2 of them. And I am not going to waste no drink, especially when you pay $5 a piece for them. So by about halfway through the second one, my face was a little bit numb. So I knew I was starting to feel pretty good. But it was a pretty cool concert. And it was free. Which made it even better. Sorry, Arkansas. Sorry. Oh.
Cold truth is a bad influence on me.
Well, it's midnight. And we have lots of good cases that we're going to start covering. So, and we'll start with one. And I guess that's the way the majority wants to do it. We'll start with one and cover it. Maybe, we'll take our time, take as long as we want on it or as short as we want on it, and cover it thoroughly and see what everybody thinks and get some opinions and maybe get some people who know about the cases, like Chaotic, and maybe some people she knows and that have been around those cases up there, and then maybe some, like Carrie knows some people out there. Maybe we can get some inside scoop as far as what people see or hear locally. And well, thank you. Happy Father's Day. If there are any other men in here watching that, Roger, you still in here? Happy Father's Day to all you men who are fathers, and all you women who have had to play both roles. So my hat's off to you. All right, but we'll call it a night for the night. Probably we may get started Monday. We may take tomorrow off. It's Father's Day, so we'll see what the fam wants to do. If they want to do a family night, me and Molly and a couple of others may do a family night. But if not, we'll take it off, and you guys, spend time with your fathers if they're still around, or stepfathers, or whoever is significant in your life. Maybe the hubbies or the brothers that you have that have been uncles or fathers of somebody. But have a good one, and maybe take some of this heat from Kentucky and just draw it towards you guys. I'd rather it be right at 70.
Cool.
All right. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Chaotic.
Have a good night and happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night. This is Jimbo. Thank you all. Thank you. And coming to you live. This is Jimbo and Chaotic coming to you live from the stand.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough
that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling